Trying to stand up on my own 2 feet. This conversation ain't coming easily. And darling, I know it's getting late. So what do you say we leave this place?
Watching me under the dead of night. Yeah, we're done here. I'm just kidding, we just started the video over 35 seconds in. Anyways, hi everyone, welcome to today's episode of our Congress series. It's Thursday, which means it's our, once again, our last Congress episode of the week. Obviously we're here in my car. I don't have my laptop with me this week, so we're reading stuff off of my phone. And apparently I'm not actually on Google Docs on my phone because my Google Docs on my phone decided, hey, your docs that you've been working on for the last several months are way out of date and says they're offline. So we're just going to go ahead and update everything right now, even though I wanted to use them right now. So, turned on my hotspot on my phone onto, my iPad. And I literally took pictures of the information that I needed, so that way I can read them off on my phone, make it look like I actually have information on my phone, so that way I look smart, anyways, we're talking about the 88th Congress, which was in session from 1963 to 1965. Wow, it's hot in here. It really is hot in here. Well, good thing this is my last recorded episode. I mean, you can literally see the sweat dripping on me, almost. Like, hold on a second. I'm gonna do some real quick. Oh, that breeze. Oh, that feels amazing. Oh, feel that breeze, man. Ooh. Okay. Make it at least somewhat breathable in here. How many sessions were there in this Congress? 2. Just like how I said a few weeks ago, every single Congress from here on out has 2 sessions, so, yeah. Walk me home in the dead of night. Oh, I actually hate that Pink song. Why can't we play Million Dreams again? That's actually my work radio station, by the way, folks. How many members do we have in the House? Well, if you guess 437, you're wrong. We're back to 435. Because, as you all know, according to the Constitution, that the House makeup is proportionate representation. It's based on how many people live in that state, which tells you how many representatives that state is allowed to have in Congress. So, for example, Ohio currently has roughly about 11.5 million people, give or take. That might change next year. So, the way how it looks, we should actually have 20 representatives in the House. However, we don't. We have 18. Why? Well, we'll talk about that in a future video. And I just use Ohio as an example. Which, by the way, Ohio is one of the top 10 most populous states in the country. There's your fun fact of the day. The Speaker of the House is John McCormick, who is a Democrat. There are 255 Democrats, 177 Republicans, and 3 vacancies. I'm just trying to rapid fire through everything real quick. It seriously looks like it's gonna storm. Well, I guess it's a good thing I mowed earlier. Like, that's literally one of the first few things I actually did today. I got up, took a shower, took the dog out, and mowed. And then I fed the dog, gave her some water, and then, then I started doing this, and, well, I started typing up info because I missed Friday to record, or not to record, but to, you get the point, and here I am today recording, so, yeah. As you all know, I like to record myself ahead of time. Anyways, over in the Senate, we have, how many senators do we have? If you said 100, congratulations, you win. A high five. If you break your screen, I'm sorry. Just as a reminder, senators, each state has 2 senators, because, no matter how big a state is in size or population, whether, be the largest state like Alaska, or the smallest state like Rhode Island in size, or the largest in population like California, or the smallest in population like Wyoming, every state gets 2 senators, no matter how big or small, in size and population. So, yeah. The President of the Senate is nobody. Why? We'll get to that later. I think you guys might know why. Wow, again. Oh, feel that breeze. Okay. I feel like I have to keep doing that every once in a while. I mean, yeah, you can see my car light on up there, but, who cares about that? President pro tempore is Carl Hayden, who is a Democrat. And we have 65 Democrats and 35 Republicans. So, what major thing in America happened during this time? One word. Assassination. President John F. Kennedy was assassinated by... That's right. Lee Harvey Oswald. His vice president, Lyndon B. Johnson, becomes president. JFK was the last and most recent president to die in office. Whether, from, illness or being, assassinated. I should also mention, I also forgot to write it down too in my notes, that LBJ is the most recent vice president to ascend to the presidency after the president, after a president dies. He's not the most recent VP to become president. Because that title, well, depending on how you look at it, could either go to Gerald Ford, who became president after Nixon resigned, or, if you want to get really, really technical, then George Bush Sr., but he won his own term. I don't know. In my eyes, the most recent vice president to become president was Gerald Ford in the 70s. So, yeah. We'll get to the 70s next week. So, thank you all so much for watching today's episode. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned this weekend for a new Game with Trevor episode where we will once again continue to smash people in the face. This will be the second to last episode I will smash people in the face on the Wii. So, just keep that in mind. Which means this coming Saturday, not the Saturday coming up, but next Saturday will be the last and final episode of, once again, smashing people in the face for now, until I either revisit that same game or the series, which I do plan on doing. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you this weekend for a new Game with Trevor episode where we continue to smash people in the face. Stay tuned on Monday for a new Congress episode, and stay cool, stay tuned. Yeah. Gonna feel that breeze one more time. Oh yeah. Yeah, that feels better.